J.R. Santana getting ready. Two rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First and second, one out. Santana now at the plate.
Santana.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one outside. Ball one.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Lipscomb at second. Soto over at first with one away. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of this three-game set. And that is out of play. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
One out and a runner at second.
The first baseman, Santana.
Fouled off. He was late. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Out to short. Kim throws to first in time.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Jeff Caglio.
So two outs with runners on the corners. Francisco Alvarez stands in for the Phillies. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Two men left stranded, but they do push across.
Now batting, first baseman, Santana.
Ball one low. Just missed. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. On the ground to short. Kim slinging it to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back here in Queens, and now the first baseman, J.R. Santana.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Corona back to work. Out towards left center. Hassel moving under it. hauls it in for the out. And now for the Phillies, Francisco Alvarez.
The bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
Man at second. Into center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 10.
Big situation. And here comes the big bat of Juan Soto.
The right fielder.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Soto.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take game 1 of the series on the road. Santana had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kurtz, the next to hit. 1 out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Hammered, base hit. Hassel coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So 2 down. J.R. Santana up now for the Mets. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
The next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Down in order go the Mets. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Kurtz. High fly ball lifted into near right field. He's under it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Santana.
That one to first, and a foul ball. Oh, 1 now.
1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Runner,
2 outs. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So it's no one-run game.
Now
one out, one on.
Go. Santana.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Santana now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Comes up empty.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That one not close. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Too low, and it's ball 3. Jack Caglione in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him swinging. Nothing doing. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. So 2 away with nobody on. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies have won 4 in a row. Santana with a less than great game in the loss. No hits and 4 strikeouts. The golden sombrero.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. J.R. Santana. Crochet back to work. This to third. Cloven. And he'll be safe at first.
That is it. The center fielder,
Drew Gilbert will hit next. Outside low. 2-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And it's off the wall. Lead runner around second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Now it's the DH, Jack Caglione. And that's way high. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
2-2 count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
And now Jason Dominguez. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1. The pitch. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Harris.
Now it's the shortstop. In the air, left side. And that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We'll move to the third with no score. Runner at first with no outs here.
First baseman, Santana.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
So he went on a journey for that one. One of the more impressive catches we've seen lately, Chris, as we pull up the StatCast data on it.
Yeah, he was believing the whole way, man. 110 feet on the dot. So that was a tough play, and we saw how difficult it was with our own eyes, and the numbers really back it up.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, J.R. Santana. Reyes back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Comes up empty.
No
That's
ball,
strike 2. Inside. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So up next, J.R. Santana. 0 for 3 in this one. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
0-1.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
And next for the Mets, Carter Jensen. On the ground, and this should do it. And that is the ball game. Santana had a game to forget in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
At the plate, J.R. Santana.
Santana.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So only 1 hit in the inning, the solo homer, and it puts him ahead. On to the bottom of the first. So up next, Fred Doyle. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Squirts away a little bit. Soto, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that misses. And a full count now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, the center field.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Santana measures 6 feet 2 inches. 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That's towards center. Cross. And that'll do it. So 2 runs in the inning on 1 hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mets 9 and the Marlins 1. Man at second here with 2 away. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, J.R. Santana. 1 for 3. Outside low, and it's 1-0. That one is upstairs.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late, and they come away without an out.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
First offering. Runner goes. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
J.R. Santana up now for the Mets.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball. One out, base is empty. That's down and in. Popped up. Young. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
So 2 down, and at the plate for Miami, Gavin Cross. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline, and it's now 10-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now for the Marlins, Torrey Dunlap. Ground ball, and this should do it. DeVries. To first, nice pick and a ball in the dirt, and that ends the ball game. Santana with a mediocre showing in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
First and second, 1 out. Santana digs in now. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He rocketed that one out of here. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0.
Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Hit hard on the ground is short. They get the force. And that is that. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins nothing. First and second here, no outs.
Santana.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Fought off foul. And that's downstairs. The count now 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses, and that's ball 3. And it's fouled off. He'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Man at second with one away. J.R. Santana getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon the way he prepares.
Line drive, base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 11-2.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And at first, Jack Caglione, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Ground ball left side. Throws to second for one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. But they tack on 5 runs. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 11 and the Marlins 2. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
There's a strike. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
No, and there's a ball. And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Juan Lorenz, the next up for the Marlins. Dunlap off of first with 2 away. Hit to right, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take this one in a blowout. Santana was a big contributor for them in the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
So runner at
That's
second,
full.
2 down. Santana now at the plate.
Santana.
And a foul ball. Santana went deep in his most recent game. Fouled off. He was late. And that one almost got him.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1-2 now. Stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Man at first, 1 away.
The first baseman, Santana.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Next one misses. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And a base hit right there. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
The batter, the first baseman, Santana.
Way to lay off that pitch down. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Scott sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. 2 away down.
Now batting.
1 down. Runner at first. And now here's the Marlins DH. Juan Lorenz. On the ground. Lipscomb. Pizzana for 1. Boots it.
The right fielder.
And stepping in for New York, J.R. Santana. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets 1. So 2 away with nobody on. Travis Pizzana will hit next. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Santana swings through it for strike one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and a base hit coming home. He scores to tie it up. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Big RBI for him right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Marcel Ramirez is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Christian Mena. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Mena.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Drew Gilbert. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at third here at the top of the 9th. That one just misses, and it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So a 9th inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 10th. And at the plate for Miami, Victor Scott.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
So the tying run at second. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Play at the plate. Got him.
Well, Boog, you have to be able to trust your coaches in this spot. That's what baseball is all about. You're relying on the people around you to set you up for success.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Lorenz getting ready to hit. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Hit on the ground to short. DeVries. To first, picked out of the dirt. Ball game. Santana could have done more in this game despite the win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.